Fuck that voice I put on, I'm not manly, I'm my own fucking creature. I have 3 nipples that squirt milkshake that brings all the boys to the yard and love the smell of my own farts. And this, kids, is the result of doing drugs. Abuse your wife, but just don't abuse drugs. Cause I was allowed to witness in first person how it can ruin lives. Let me make one very important thing clear though. There are 32 muscles in a cat's ear. And secondly, but less important, I don't encourage the drug use. But I think using them responsibly and being open about it can make it a fun addition to life. As long as you can control the drugs and not the other way around. Anyway, here's some I wanted to talk about. Hold on, I have a runny nose. So yeah, cocaine, the creme de la creme, the prodigy of the school of drugs, and for good fucking reason. But it just turns you into the same thing as Lana Rhoades' anus after doing an anal scene. A huge fucking asshole. You feel like Superman without the kryptonite. When you drink, you want to socialize. When you smoke, you want to eat. And when you do cocaine, all you want is more cocaine. It's a vicious cycle that can easily get you addicted, which makes it as dangerous as not subscribing, liking, and commenting. On top of that, the come down is way more depressing than never ever seeing the person again who gave you the best fuck me eyes on campus. The come down is just not worth the high. It's like when you go skiing and put that thing under your ass, which takes you to the top, and that whole procedure takes like 5 fucking hours only to ski down for a couple of minutes. You're basically paying 50 euros for depression, meaning you can't even afford it. Is your life boring and you want to make it seem fun? Then weed is a great solution. I'm not saying it's boring, it just makes being bored fun. You get stoned, your cognitive abilities then upgrade to those of Patrick the Star, and you get tired as fuck. But don't get fooled and think you'll sleep peacefully because you're going to wake up in the middle of the night to have a drink of water because it makes your mouth drier than that of the average African. The only thing about weed that I love more than getting this notification is how music transitions from a sensation of the ears to one of the body. You can even feel your lung capillaries dancing. Fuck alcohol, I hate it. Don't understand why it's everybody's favorite stimulant. Probably because they don't have the balls to take anything else. People who enjoy alcohol on the weekly are the largest NPCs. All they talk about is alcohol related stories. Now I used to drink a ton of vodka and it tasted like dried paint that's been liquefied by Kevin Spacey's urine mixed with a pinch of Russian vaginal fluid. If you take too much you won't even be able to remember your night the next day. The way you talk sounds like there's a swollen buffalo's nutsack in your throat. On top of that, the devil's cum makes you feel like shit the next day with a sour apple vinegar taste in your esophagus. I don't understand why it's legal if all the other substances are not, because it is significantly worse for you than people think. It's the worst drug out there on a social scale. It's even more harmful to society than YouTube age restrictions, which keep me from watching vids with great thumbnails. Coffee is like going to sit on the toilet and trying to lean back to relax, but all you do is make it flush. It fucking trolls you. And as poetic as it gets, it just shocks the shit out of you. Coffee is fucking amazing. I love it. Cause you think it gives you energy and makes you quicker. Well, no, that's bullshit. Cause it actually makes you come late to everything. Anytime you drink, smoke, snort, or inject coffee, get ready to become laxated as fuck. You're forced to empty your bowels right before you actually wanted to leave the house. Further, I recommend abstaining from coffee after 4 PM, as caffeine blocks the receptors in your brain that are responsible for making you sleepy. Alright, this video is starting to turn out as long as the schlong gym teachers get when they walk in on me while changing, so I'ma just end it here. But I'll follow up with a part 2, which isn't as empty a promise like you promising yourself 2023 would be your fucking year.